Hello, replay viewers. Hello, replay viewers. Hello, Philly Joe. Hey, for replay viewers, if you're looking for yesterday's broadcast, unfortunately didn't work. Today I checked, and let me check again that it's actually recording. Yes, it is. So, unfortunately, no save of the broadcast yesterday. So, Philly Joe, hello. D's Nuns, hello. Dave Chico, hello. Trey, hello. Marty Blue, hello. I may not know you, Marty Blue. Welcome. G'day, Dean. G'day, Reba. G'day, Michael Al. G'day, Paul the Fish Guy. Welcome in, everybody. Where's my coffee? Oh, it's empty. I should have got another one. Well, never mind. G'day, Peter Unplugged. G'day, Dan. G'day, Moneymaker. So, I have all of the pieces. G'day, Marty. G'day, Abermarshall. G'day, Sunshine. G'day, Harder, if you're late. So I have all of the pieces in place to do recordings and allow you to download them. And I'm just wondering whether there should, so the longer term plan is that replays will be available for somewhere between 12 and 48 hours, depending how much server space I can afford to fund for free. But of course, there are plenty, and I have said as well that replays will be opt-in. So I've been thinking about how we configure it so you choose whether your replays will be available at all, because there are some people who would not want any replays available at all for other people to see. There are some people who want them always available or mostly available, but there might be exceptions, right? So there'll either have to be a button when you start to say whether you want to make it available or not, or a way to go and hide your broadcast immediately afterwards. Yes, there'll definitely be a way to delete them. I think that would be the first thing. Well, no, the first thing has to be the opt-in, I guess, because I do want to make it opt-in. So the first thing has to be the button to, when you're starting your broadcast and entering your time. Oh, does Instagram ask to save at the end? That's interesting. Yeah, see, I don't use these other platforms enough to know how others do it. Right. Yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea, because then that's the time when you want to think about whether you want it, whether you've said something you didn't mean to. Yeah, that's true. Periscope didn't have any way per broadcast, did it? But yeah, I was thinking of hashtags. Now, remind me, those who with better memories or longer users of Periscope than me, or heavier early users of Periscope, there was a thing. G'day Pilot Mike, g'day Marty, g'day who else have I missed? G'day Mrs. Fay, g'day Cheap Fame, g'day Little Darling, Fresh Backo. I think I went back that far. There was something when, like, was it Egg Drop, or what was that other service that used to save the recordings externally? Yeah, D&T. What did that do? Catch, yes. Were there hashtags in there? And is there any point having hashtags? D&T I think of as do not track. Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to remember what it did to give me inspiration on what we might want to do. G'day, Loopy Lee. Welcome to Loopy Lee. Old Wives' Tale. I think it would do not track. I like Dropbox. Yeah, Dropbox is pretty, it just works nicely and easily, as you expect, doesn't it? Anyway, let me know if you have thoughts on how to Yeah. So I've been thinking. So at the start, when it's when you're prompted to enter the title for your broadcast, that will have have further options. Like that will be the start of an option screen for a broadcast, and one of the things on there is, do you want to record it? Is what I was expecting. So is, do you want to make it available to others? Because just a reminder, even if you say you don't want it to be recorded for others, it will still be recorded for me and whoever's policing for a short time. But yeah, so I was thinking to do it as part of the broadcast options. But Michael has an interesting. What do people think of asking at the end? Do you want to make this available to others? Maybe it could just be a second. Well, I mean, I'm adding more work if I do it in two places, but it does seem a good time to want to make a choice. Well, it definitely doesn't hurt to ask at both ends, but just a warning: this broadcast will be available to others. At the end, are you sure that that sort of makes sense? But that doesn't fit in with my idea of having like a broadcast options thing. So ultimately, that would have other settings like maybe the resolution or the audio quality, or you don't like at the end. Too much pressure to think on the run. Do we have the ability to save the audio? I'm pretty sure I can't, without a hell of a lot of work, intercept the audio at the time of broadcast on device. I can intercept it, and I have done already. I uploaded the first broadcast or something onto SoundCloud. Right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, ultimately, it probably wouldn't hurt to have both. And I think it sort of seems a nice prompt warning: your broadcast is going to be available to everyone. Are you sure? It seems a nice thing to do, but and maybe there could be a don't prompt option. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'll leave it with an, as I thought, an option at the start, and that will be sticky. So once you set it on, it will stay on in future until you turn it off. What about if we don't save it while we're on the run, but we change our minds and want to delete it later? Well, yes, there will definitely be an option, and I've been thinking of adding that anyway. To like, if in your list of broadcasts, you can just swipe it away to hide it. Because there are plenty of times when people accidentally broadcast, and I was thinking it's useful to hide them anyway. And sometimes I've been tempted to do it, but I don't really want to manipulate the history too much. G'day SoFlo, g'day whoever else I might have missed while I'm thinking. Do I like chicken nuggets? Yes, thank you for asking. G'day Dan chasing the globe. Babe Rizwiz. Marty, I missed your comment. If I can delete, what's the problem? Well, the only problem is that just people who occasionally broadcast or first time, they won't necessarily know, but they've turned it on. I mean, if they turn it on at the start, it's probably okay. It's only that sometimes during the broadcast, you think you're gonna you start doing something silly that you wish you regret, and then it'd be nice to be able to say. Marty says, I would want to have my replays always available. People do like to go back and view them. Yeah, so it will be easy to do that, but it will be opt-in, because I don't want people to be surprised that their replays are being made available when they haven't. Can you get a copy of the quiz yesterday? Yes. Send me a DM on Twitter or something to Heckle Help, and the team will get you a copy. Loopy Lee has left. Loopy Lee, I think, was new. So just in case there are any other new people on here, this is definitely a forum of. No, FZ actually does some stuff on there. Not a lot of the technical stuff, but she does. So there is a team of more than one. And I'm trying to encourage myself to check Heckle Help more often. So because I'm sometimes a bit slow and it doesn't prompt me, hello Desi. It doesn't. I don't get a notification when there are message requests to Heckle Help. So I'm trying to get more into the habit of checking it often. So the more we funnel through Heckle Help, the better. G'day Dan 316. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So the other thing that I am sharing for the first time publicly on here is that the format of the files you're going to be downloading is WebM, and the inside there the video is VP8 and the audio is Opus codec. So WebM is a sort of a HTML5 format for video streaming. Unfortunately, it's not that common, but this is in some ways the secret sauce that I can't really. It's not. It's not really doesn't need to be a secret. Obviously, now that I've said it, well, no, I don't think I can. Well, download to Camera Roll. No, it won't download to Camera Roll. It's obscure, but it's new, and a lot of it uploaded perfectly to YouTube, for example. Is it compatible with iOS? Not very well. You can view it on Mac in Chrome, is what I generally do, the best thing you can do. I presume you can view it in Chrome on Windows. I haven't actually checked, but yes, it's sort of a Google format. It's been around a fair while now, but it's still not widely supported, and it's not an Apple standard, so it's Apple has been a bit slow on supporting it. So, I can now manage to download Chrome. Well, no, it depends what you want to do with it. If you just want to watch it, I guess you probably need to download Chrome. You can watch it on VLC, but it doesn't. Is there an explainer? No, I was hoping that part of the reason I'm announcing this today is hopefully people have ideas on easy ways to manipulate this, because I haven't come across anything very easy. So if you, yes, thank you, Desi. I saw September 14 for the Apple event. So yeah, I'm not a real video editing guy, so yes, that's right. It won't work directly on iOS. So depending what you want, you can copy that link if you want to. If you want to just, I guess it's an easy one way. I don't know if it would work on Brave browser. It might work on any Chromium-based browsers. I presume Brave is Chromium. I don't know. So yes, this is for people who I've sent some links to individually, like I will to Spacko who just asked. No, it doesn't work on. Well, it doesn't work on Firefox on Mac. I don't know. Team Massage. I'm not planning to download to Camera Roll. No, it doesn't work on Safari. I can't. I have just. I tried. I looked at saving to Camera Roll, but okay. Let me explain. So I think there are two ways of saving to Camera Roll. The first way is to do it at the time of recording. At the time of broadcast, and to save it in its pure format, in its perfect format, before it's sent over the internet with all the crappiness of internet connections. And that I technically can do for the video, but not the audio. The framework that I'm using doesn't allow me to to hook into the audio, and I could probably hack it to do it, but it would be weeks and weeks of work. So I won't be able to easily do that. So it won't be happening in a hurry. I could possibly do the video, but I think we discussed it yesterday or the day before, and people weren't that interested in just the video without audio. So what I am doing is it's all getting sent to the server, it's all getting saved on the server, and I am making it available in this WebM format. So you can technically download that. You probably can't get it. Well, I mean, there probably is a way to. I'm hoping that people are going to work out how to a fairly easy way to convert this into a format that you can save to your Apple camera roll. And I could possibly do it on the server if I can work it out. I tried a few FFmpeg ways to do it. If people know FFmpeg is like a Linux tool for manipulating audio and video files, but it's pretty crappy. I mean, part of that, no, it doesn't have comments yet. Well, it probably will never have comments. Just like Save to Camera Roll, I don't think had comments, right? It's like Periscope Save to Camera Roll. Did it have comments? I guess not. It did. That's interesting. Oh, did then it stopped? Really? Well, I mean, that to me sort of gives some insights on how they added the. Like, it probably means that they burnt the comments on initially, and then they did it display in the app. And I basically displayed in the app, so it's not sent with the video. It's displayed separately. Well, it depends what you want it for. Some people will want the comments if they just want to read back, watch back and have a laugh or whatever. But if people are wanting the footage to do something else with it, yeah, so I mean, it may be possible later on, but HAPS saves that. Yes, so part of, yes, HAPS does a whole lot of transcoding, well, of decoding and, well, I mean, okay, so part of the reason why Heckle is so quick is because it doesn't decode and re-encode or transcode or anything the video, the audio video stream on the server. So that's why the main reason why the latency, well, one of the reasons why the latency is so low. So this means also so HAPS and most other platforms, I presume, they must, like HAPS, for example, adds their HAPS logo and things, and you're a verified journalist or whatever up on top, G'day Dancing on Strings. And that must be re-encoding on the server, which is CPU intensive and slow. So I was going to say need to, but I mean, I could do it, I suppose. It would add latency, but and server cost. So I could do that and burn the comments in. But the problem is, as well, then, is you don't get the comments fading so easily. You don't get the. No, I'm pretty sure HAPS probably doesn't burn in the comments. Is audio coming along? I do almost have the. Oh yeah, I would have thought more Brisbane, more than 5 times more intensive. In some cases, and I can get away with pretty low powered servers to just pass this network traffic around, basically. Yes, if there's a particular, I mean, I'm not encouraging everyone to do this because it'll only be a matter of days before you can do it yourself, but Okay, yes. I'm in the process of talking about recordings. All right. Okay, getting confused. You're welcome, Dancing on Strings. Yeah, so I'm in the process of doing recordings of videos. Yeah, no worries, Bridges. Thank you. Yeah, the audio, I do have the facility now to tweak the audio. I haven't actually tried, but it will be reasonably possible. One of the things I'm just waiting on is having a broadcast settings screen. Like I was just talking about, there'll be an option to decide whether you want to publish your recording to others or not, and some of the settings in there can be the the audio um, bit rate, for example. So yes, in general, recordings are now happening most of the time. There are still a few failures, including my broadcast yesterday. There's no recording of yesterday because it didn't work. Today I checked that it was working before I went live. No, you don't currently get notifications if someone follows you, and yeah, there's no way you can see who's followed you at this stage. I guess it's something I can add at some point, but it doesn't seem that much of a priority compared to recordings and replays, for example. Okay, so replays are happening at most of the time. If you really, really want a recording, contact me through Heckle Help on Twitter, and I can give you a download link. It will be a download link with, yes, there are notifications when you go live, absolutely. I hope they work for you. If you really, really want a recording, contact me and I'll send you a link. It will be a WebM file that is I mean, as Brisbane has pointed out, it's been around for 10 years. It's not that new, but it's not necessarily very widely supported. Heckle at Heckle Help on Twitter. And I can get you a copy, but that will not have comments. It will not be oriented correctly. And that's it. Other than that, it will be a pretty accurate representation of what viewers will see. So it will be pixelated, it will be lower resolution if you, yeah, that's it, Spacco. Cool, thank you, Dancing on Strings. Yes, correct. So hopefully within a day, I will have, yeah, a day or two at the most. I have the test flight approved by Apple now. You'll be able to download it yourself. But yes, if anyone wants to, yeah, so then the question is what can you do with it? So you can view it on Chrome. Yeah, VLC, I've played with VLC and I see a lot of tearing in the video. If I play it on Chrome or if I upload it on YouTube, it looks fine. Whereas if I view in VLC, I see a bit of tearing. So people are welcome to try it. Maybe there are settings. But yeah, so there are a few things people are going to do. If you want to just watch it, you need to use Chrome on a computer. Chrome on an iOS will not work. Well, you can save it on your phone, but you won't be able to do much with it. As far as I know, I don't think you can import it into like iMovie or whatever. I don't know that. Integration with other social media. Well, there's some, like at the moment right now, there's a share button. You can share out a link to this broadcast to social media. That's the main integration we have at the moment. Yeah, I haven't tried any of the free online converters, but that is worth a try. yes, if people want to report back. The other thing is the WebM format does resolution changes. So the way this works at the moment is if your bandwidth is too low, it downscales the video and starts sending it a lower resolution, and also basically that's it. So that doesn't necessarily seem to be handled well. Like when I was playing with FFmpeg, it just basically transcodes it to the resolution at the start of the video. Spaco, I guess so. I mean, there are various ways of downloading things off YouTube. So yes, if you upload it to YouTube, it looks good. And yes, one way I guess that should work is that you can upload it to YouTube, or if you just want to watch it, you can make it private and watch it yourself on YouTube. It's a bit silly to have to do that, but that will work. I'm sure there'll be other ways. And people who are into video editing may well know what else will have professional tools to do it. Can one watch it on YouTube? Well, the replays of these broadcasts are now on YouTube. So if you look on Heckle app on Twitter, you can watch on YouTube on your iPad. You can watch replays of these broadcasts and the first ever recorded Heckle on YouTube. G'day Pedro. So that is linked from the YouTube channel is linked from Twitter app. So go and follow me there. When I get to 100 followers, I can change it to a more useful channel URL. So yes, at the moment the WebM format. I mean, I did play around for a while trying to work out how to convert it easily so I could give it to you in a nicer form. But I mean, ultimately I may well be able to do that if we can work out a combination of FFmpeg flags that work to convert it to MP4, say. But I haven't worked it out yet. But basically, I mean, if there's a way there. I just haven't spent the time to work out how to do it. No, MP4 is not well. There's ancient and there's ancient. It's Apple's main format, I believe. Well, I mean, it's just a container. It depends what you put in it, I guess. But I'm not really a video expert. Funnily enough, since I'm doing a live streaming video app. I mean, MP4, I guess, is older than WebM, but none of these. What is the username on YouTube for Heckle? Well, that's the thing. It's XYZ123. Something more complicated than that. So you need to just go and look at the link on Twitter or on Slack. Until I've got 100 subscribers, then I can hopefully make it youtube.com/heckleapp. So go and subscribe. Okay. Big breath. That was a lot of information today. Yes, let's do a lag test. Yeah, right. Yes, yes. MP4s ain't MP4s. If you go and you can go on YouTube and there'll be a subscribe button when you find my videos. So let's do a lag test and then I'll give you some calls to action. Okay, lag test, get your numbers ready. Good on you, Dancing on Strings. Cool, yeah, well, I'm just about to finish, I think, but this replay will be available. Okay, you're ready. You can't be ready if you type ready. I know that you're ready if you don't. Okay, to get to the YouTube Heckle to subscribe, you need to go on Heckle app on Twitter. There's a link there to advertising the videos being recorded. Okay, get your numbers up. Time for a lag test. Let's go. Number today is, no anticipation, 4. So D's Nuts, congratulations first, then Harf, then Michael A, then Aber Marshall, then Desi, then Spacco, then Dancing on Strings, then Dean, then T Massage, then Philly Joe, then Marty, maybe he's fallen asleep, then Dan with coming in with the Roman numerals again. There you go. There's the link. So I'm sorry I couldn't remember. So it's youtube.com/channel/ capital U, capital C, small b, capital Q, dash, capital W, small z, capital T, small h, fading comments, capital G, small r, small l, probably, or maybe one, or capital I, 5, capital P, underscore, little p, capital I, capital N, underscore, capital Q, lowercase s, j, j, w. Did you get that? So if you didn't, go and look for it on Twitter. And you can't click the link either. I'm sorry about that. And if only you could search for Heckle app. So yes, go and subscribe, and then you might even get a notification when I do another one. But again, this is a temporary thing, right? So soon enough, within a little while, I'll make this available in the app. And then you won't need to worry about any of this unless you want to. I mean, it will still be an issue if you want to get the video yourself to be able to do other stuff with it. And yes, maybe ultimately I'll be able to do save to camera roll so you get the best quality recording, but not with audio for quite a while, and depending on demand. Tea and massage, what do you want to do with this? Oh, thank you, Specco. I'm not going to upload anyone else's though, but I'll send you the link. I'm trying not to curate. We might have talked about this before, Tea and massage, but I'm interested in why you're so keen. Thank you, Dancing on Strings. Yeah, I am actually. So I Well, then probably the WebM is good enough. Well, depending on what you're doing, but yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, I take pictures all the time, right? So, I mean, I guess most of us do. Yeah, safe to camera roll is better quality. I know. What was I going to say? Oh, you're speaking of monetizing. So this so far is free and advertising supported. When I do replays in the app, there will be video advertisements for you to watch before you can do replays. Maybe for every replay, maybe once for every 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And if you want to, as a broadcaster, keep your videos available online for replay more than some minimum, like YouTube, exactly, for the playback. And there'll be basically a broadcaster cloud service, cloud storage subscription, so you can keep storing your videos for more than the minimum 24 or 48 hours period. That will be coming. And I have started looking at how to price that. G'day, my name is Shady Slim. Yeah, I've got a recording. I mean, all the comments are recorded. They've been recorded for a long time. So I've got it. Thank you. Okay, so if you want to help, go and subscribe on YouTube, I guess. Actually, that's not that helpful, but do it anyway. Go and write a review in the App Store. Haven't had any for a while. Go and check the website heckle.app, and there are some links on there. You can donate. You can buy stuff off my Amazon wish list. You can something else. Oh, you can go and buy. Yeah, you can go and get swag. I haven't got my Heckle mug here. I've got my Heckle hoodie, but anyway, I'll wear that sometime when it's a bit cooler. Do I accept Dogecoin? Sure. Yes, buy me a coffee is what the donate thing goes to generally. My mug's not here. It's probably in the wash. It's definitely. Oh yes, if you want a Bitcoin address, I can give you one. I wonder what's happened to my Bitcoin. Haven't been looking for a while. And don't worry, I don't have a lot of Bitcoin. $100 or $200 worth. Yeah, it's in the dishwasher, and it is supposed to be dishwasher safe, my mug. So I do have to make a complaint and hopefully get another one. G'day, Moneymaker. G'day, Le Palin. So time to go, and luckily this has been recorded and it will be on YouTube hopefully within half an hour or an hour for the replay viewers. So I will see you again this time tomorrow, or on your own broadcasts. Yes, that's the other one. The other thing you can do. Look at go and watch other people's broadcasts and go and broadcast yourself, because that's what it's all about, really. We just want good interaction. See ya.